All right, so I was lucky enough to get a bye round. So that means that the way the scoring works, it says if I had 2 wins, I did win the bye game that I played against Harvey. So, but yeah, that means my next opponent is going to be a tough one because he'll have also won twice. So we'll see how it goes. Feeling prepared.
I thought it was really cool that there were so many random prizes given out throughout the event. Like every time we handed in a score sheet, you had to write down a memorable moment from the game on it. So obviously most of those were just, the most ridiculous or silly or disastrous part. And Garth would look through them and then give out a free prize to whatever entry he liked the most. And Thomas from Taranaki got something right after his round 2 game.
Cool! That's Infinity Gamer! Oh,
Right?
I love his YouTube channel! Just really good content for casual players, to be honest. Good for him! I actually hate it when Infinity YouTubers use too much jargon and beat up the game designers, and when they take a super elitist approach. I'm really a big fan of Infinity Gamer's stuff!
Yeah, right? He puts such good effort into editing and stuff like that. I feel like it really pays off for him. I'd much rather watch a really good quality video if I'm gonna spend my time on YouTube in the first place.
Totally agree with you. Looking at the players pack, you've got Supremacy for round 3. That mission's been around for just about every season of ITS that most people can remember. Really
Yeah.
a strong mission to take the second turn on. What was your strategy going into it?
That would really depend what I was going up against. As it happened, I drew an Invincible Army player for that round, so I knew I'd have to decide between trying to outshoot him at long range or just hiding a lot of things and trying to jump into the quadrants at the end of each round. I was really worried about the inevitable Hideout sniper.
So you must have done pretty well in the first 2 rounds when we're facing each other.
Yeah, lucky rolls.
Yeah, same to be honest.
What are you playing?
Ikari Company. Have you played with them before?
Just a couple of games.
Yeah,
They're looking really good.
Thank you. Thanks.
You played them?
Yeah, I'm really proud of how they turned out, to be honest. What faction have you got?
So I'm Invincible Army.
Oh yeah. So I'm in the same position. I know them a little bit, but not super well.
Yeah, nothing flash, just big guns.
Your models are really beautiful too.
Oh, thanks.
They are. I'm not kidding. You really do look like yourself. I'm a big sucker for this fake brass stuff.
Do you like Star Wars?
Yes.
Have you seen Bad Batch?
No, actually.
The last one.
No.
Okay, I paint them.
That's
It's
really
all of them,
cool.
stormtroopers.
Okay, that makes sense. How do you get this tiny? Do you like an underlayer of paint and then just kind of
So it's all black, and then a lot of pensions and a lot of Netflix movies. Pick a card.
I remember drawing 2 classified cards at the start of the game, and one of them was data scan. I didn't even have any hackers in my list, as you will recall, so I couldn't even complete that. We should have caught that when we reviewed my lists.
Rolling for lieutenants. I need a 12.
I need a 14.
Okay, let's go. Oh, sweet! That's mine. I'd like to deploy.
Okay, I will go first.
Cool.
So I'm pretty happy here that I won the roll. There were some tall buildings on that table, and one side has this big apartment block type of thing, which I knew I needed to snap up, so I could deploy either my missile launcher or snipers there.
Really good that he took the first turn too. That gives you both the deployment advantage and the advantage of going second, so you can jump onto all the objective zones at the end of every game round. He's playing Invincible Army though, so they'll have a lot of those tactical awareness orders to really blast their way up the table.
Yeah, no kidding. I wanted to keep my Karakuri's head down for a bit in the early stages, just so I'd have something decent to move out and attack with later to try and dislodge him from the middle of the table. Really, it was just the Tanko missile launcher and Armament that were watching the table initially.
That's the way. Make sure you don't commit everything all in one go. You'll have nothing to roll out when it gets late in the game.
Right. So talk me through what you've got here.
So I got Hideout Hacker,
Yeah.
Killer Hacker, Hideout Sniper,
Yeah.
Sanji Rocket Launcher,
Cool.
APHMG, and Crit Cochrane. They're all part of the same link.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a Tanko.
Yep.
Yojimbo.
Yep.
What's that?
Daiokai.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Daiokai. Yeah.
And what's that?
Oh, this is my pride and joy. This is my Ikari. So she's actually quite powerful. She's
Yeah,
just.
they are OP actually. The model is looking good.
Thank you. All right, just to let you know, the other members of my team are in this building. So if I can get the roof off, I'll just show you. There they are. And there's a guy down here as well. So I'm gonna spend one of my command tokens to reduce the orders and start.
Okay, good. Okay, first order, I will spend it on my Sanji HMG, picking out, coming back again to cover, to shoot the sniper.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot that.
Okay. Okay. Full burst, and I need 13.
Oh, you need a
10.
10.
Okay.
So I need a 15. Oh,
Okay.
I got.
1, 2, 3 armor saves.
Yep. Okay, so I'm hoping to make 3 saves here. I need to get 11 or more because of the cover and his armor. And that is 2 fails and a pass. Well, he's taken 2 wounds, so he's unconscious now.
Okay, I will spend my Tagawa order,
Yep.
and I will move forward with my whole link. So 4, 5, 6, and all the rest will follow.
Yep.
There, coming around 2 more. This guy's a little slower. 1, 2,
Yep.
and 4 all the way to the edge. I will spend a normal order, and I will keep moving. So it's over there, and everybody else follows. This guy back. This one is 6. And here we go around.
Okay, so that looks like I've got line of sight with my missile launcher, so I'm going to fire at you.
Okay. I will shoot at you with all my dice. See the range. I think that is good for me, but it's more than 24. So I'm in good range, but you are not.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'm going to need 13.
And I'm going for 16.
Okay.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3 again.
Okay, well this is similar to my last save situation. Got 3 saves to make, but he's got a little bit more armor, so this time 10 is enough. And I still failed 2 of them. Okay, so that is enough to put him unconscious, but I'm not too concerned because I've got my doctor here waiting to repair him later.
Wow, you're actually taking a bit of a beating for once. How did it feel to just have his HMG stomp all over you?
Yeah, well, okay, I actually didn't take too much damage if you think about it. The doctor can pick up the tanko next turn, and I'm only down 1 order from Armin going unconscious. At least he didn't just walk his guys all the way into my deployment zone and just start gutting out my order pool.
So, for the rest of his orders, he just moved up and camped in the middle of the table. That's a bit dangerous.
Yeah, after he took down Armand and the tanko, he just got in position and moved up a couple less consequential units, so he was holding his closest 2 quadrants and one of mine when the turn ended.
And that will be my last order. Yeah, it's a little bit overcommitted, but you know, in Supremacy you need to control the board.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, yeah.
Okay, so Yojimbo's going to use his impetuous order, so I'm just going to move him out. So I'm going to use Yojimbo's smoke grenade launcher to try to get some smoke down here. Okay, so that's clearly further than 8, so I need a 15, so hopefully I can get that. Okay, so I'm using his irregular order here. Just going to move him up. Any AROs? Okay, I'm just going to use my second short skill to move him right up.
Wait, you're not trying to do what I think you're trying to do, right?
We talked about this, the new errata though.
No, I was kidding about that. Please don't tell me you actually went through with it.
Just for you to know, this guy has MSV,
Oh, does he?
so he can see through smoke.
Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna move him back a
Might
little
not want to
bit.
do that.
Okay, so actually I'm just gonna have him right here, so he's just barely out of line of sight of you
Yeah,
guys.
looks good.
Okay, so I want to put down some more smoke, but I'm gonna have to use my speculative fire ability on
Yeah,
that.
sounds good to me.
Cool.
And you made it.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend an order, and I'm actually going to declare it a close combat attack.
What?
Yeah.
You're not in base to base yet,
Yeah, I know, but that doesn't actually matter anymore.
but you need to be in close combat to be base to base.
Yeah, but they changed the order of things. Look at this. This is the new errata, right? You don't have to check. You have to check the distances for close combat until the very, very end. Should we get guard? Because I'm pretty sure.
You can see he deals 1 crit damage.
We have a dispute.
Nah, so she's declaring close combat, but she's not base to base.
But I'm gonna be base to base by the end of the order, and it clearly says in the new errata that you don't check that until the end of the order. It's so a thing. They just changed it.
Yeah, that seems like the wording of the
Woohoo! Loophole in the game.
Guess so.
Sorry, man. It's the new errata. I know
You know you're actually the worst human being, right?
Yeah, it was actually pretty bad. I had to say sorry to him after. What started out as a joke maybe went a bit too far. But, like, the game designers are, like, asking for this. We even had that Ian Wood guy go on Facebook and give an interim ruling a few months back where you couldn't declare close combat without base contact. But even that got shot down when they brought that errata out afterwards.
Yeah, but your opponent, though, he was even nice enough to tell you that Yojimbo had gone too far around the corner and would have been shot at, and he let you take it back. And he talked about how nice your miniatures were. He was an all-around nice guy. And then you come out with this errata thing? You're so mean!
Yeah, I mean, I told him how nice his miniatures were too. His miniatures were beautiful, and I promise I'll never do it again. Until the next errata?
So the game was downhill after that?
Well, it would have been without the errata bullshit. So after Yojimbo takes out a guy or two from that link, it's too easy to overpower them with the Daiokai and Tankos in my active turn. He led his guys too far out of position, to be honest. So with all that smoke down and the Hideout's head cut off, I had my whole first order group just to send into the Samurais and annihilate his link team. Easy game.
I would say well played, but it was more like good homework. Anyway,
Yeah.
maybe the Invincible Army guy will hire a lawyer next time and get a better ruling. You never know.